Hello, chat. It's me, stuck on the Minecraft loading screen. Okay, I was able to back out of it, never mind. Alright, hello, welcome back to another stream on the channel. Today we'll be doing exactly what the pop-up is advertising. Minecraft Movie Build Challenge. Building for the next movie. In hopes that it makes its way on the big screen, yeah. Here's what it has to say. Enter the Minecraft Movie Build Challenge for a chance to win big. Open only to persons 16 plus. Minecraft Bedrock Edition required separately. Contest ends. Now, does that say July, or does that mean tomorrow? I don't know. Anyway, Warner Bros. Shall determine the placement of the build within the movie, which placement may be in the end credits. Terms apply. See official rules at aka.ms/moviebuild.sponsor Microsoft Corporation. So that's what it has to say about the Minecraft Movie Build Challenge. And I'll be doing my whole build here on this very stream. So, what? Well, I don't have to see more. It's just in the marketplace. Why does it seem laggy? Oh, my library probably. Because I already got it. Just have to create the world. They're not in order. Or are they in alphabetical order? Okay, seems they are. Here's M. Yep, right there. And it even has vibrant visuals. No achievements, by the way. Keep everything the same. Nothing will be touched. Let's create... Oh, look at that. A chicken jockey statue. I'm pretty sure you don't want to build anything that they're showing in the marketing material. So we're not going to build a chicken jockey. I'm thinking maybe a taiga treehouse. Because it's looking like the taiga is one of the biomes we'll see in the movie. Before we continue, I should read chat. Hello, Crystal Cole, welcome in, Since Llama, and everyone else. Like up the stream if you haven't already. You should have even liked the stream before I begun the stream. You know, I scheduled this stream a day in advance. You should have left a like as soon as the stream went up. But yeah. Hopefully you all enjoyed the stream. It seems Nook's crew made this map.
Nook's crew.
One more time now.
Nook's crew.
Yes, Nook's crew.
Nook's crew.
They made it. And we must enter the portal to begin the challenge. Which, I know I spawned down here, but did I come from the mine shaft? Okay, it doesn't really go anywhere. It's the portal to the Minecraft world. Make a build and submit it for a chance to be seen in the Minecraft movie sequel. They're still calling it that? Your build must fit into the allowed area. Why is it choppy? There are restrictions you must follow for your challenge. You can find all the exact details and rules about the challenge over here. When you are finished, take a picture of your build. That's not what I look like. Then you can take a video too. Press the button to begin a preset camera path and record your build. Make sure to record the video on your device. The streaming count. Once you have your screenshot and video, go to Gleam to make your submission. See how to do it here. Good luck with your build. See you at the vote. When does the vote take place? Probably when this is done, at least. I don't know. But yeah, here we are. We're in the studio. We have to go in stage 2. We're in survival mode. There's a green screen here. Which I've been learning how to use green screens over the years. It's not really that hard, I know. Not impressive whatsoever, but yeah. Green screening makes a lot of things possible. But usually you want a bigger one than this. But yeah. Like in the movie, there's a green screen. Because they use green screen for the movie, I'm sure. Well, I am sure. Anyways, over here, we have some set pieces. I don't know why that's a stair instead of a cobblestone block, but yeah. Oh, look at this. They didn't build the back. But they did for this one. Of course, you have to cheap out to have an affordable budget. Ooh, I'm not a fan of these lag spikes, not gonna lie. But here are some, I don't know what you call these, but I'm just gonna call them set crates, you know, for a movie set. Also, in case you haven't noticed by now, I have the cape, the builder cape. Yep, I didn't go to TwitchCon, so I don't have the crafter cape. But I have the builder cape, and I heard they ran out of capes. They ran out of a digital item. I don't know if they mean the other cape or this cape, or both, but good thing I got this when I did. Always love collecting capes. It makes you seem very special. Like a very special person you are considered to be with all those capes in your account. Actually, do you want to see my account? Let me just stall this out further before I actually begin building. Because I'm a bad builder, I just want to stall. Look, I have all these capes. You know, I never claimed the Pride Month cape a few years back, and it never returned. But a cape I did have was that Golden Creeper cape, which was, I believe, for the 10th anniversary of Minecraft. And then it just disappeared. I don't know why I don't have it anymore. That sucks, doesn't it? You have a cape, a valuable one too, and it's just not there. And you might have noticed I don't have any Minecon capes because I never went to a Minecon, even the one that was in Orlando, which was very local to me. But hey, that's not something I usually go to, that's why, but maybe if I ever feel like traveling, I can. But I have a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 capes. My first cape was the Pan cape. Then the Vanilla cape, which is my first Java cape, because the Pan cape didn't come into Java, wasn't on Java for years. And yeah, I got all these capes. Got a few from the movie marketing. Got a few from the 15th anniversary. Yeah, capes, and some after certain drops released, like Copper Age, Mounts of Mayhem. Some people didn't get the Zombie Horse cape, even though they did the challenge. Poor them. I mean, there was really no right or wrong way to do it. Anyways, the newest addition to my cape collection is the Builder Cape, which I got, and hopefully you did too, from watching 3 minutes of a TikTok Minecraft livestream, or 5 minutes of a Twitch Minecraft livestream. I'm also lacking some mine coins. Oh no. Anyways, let's get to it. With my Builder Cape as well. So here is how we know what blocks are allowed, and other things as well. No ultra rare blocks. You. 2 Y's. I'm trying to pronounce it 2 Y's. You can only build using the blocks from your chosen biomes palette. Frozen Ocean, Taiga Plains, or Badlands. Which I guess confirms those are the biomes we'll see in the movie. Going in here, we are now in creative mode. Ooh, chat, I'm gonna turn down that music a bit. Every time I load up Bedrock Edition, the UI changes. That's kind of funny. Music's at 50. Doesn't have to be. Anyway, as I was saying, they go through the trouble of telling you what blocks are and are not allowed. But if you were to go in the creative inventory and grab a block that is not allowed, such as Skulk, it just deletes itself from your inventory. See that? Same for things like sponges and nether blocks, because those aren't allowed either. Same for end blocks, so I guess we're not going to see the Ender Dragon in the movie if we can't build anything end related. See that? Nope. They go through the trouble of telling you what not to build with. But like, why even bother saying it if they won't even allow you to hold the item? Can we even build with these? Yeah, I didn't think so. So no diamond blocks. But we can use gold, and a lapis lazuli, and copper. We also can't use certain mobs, like humanoid mobs or hostile mobs. Here are mobs we can use, which may or may not all appear in the movie. I doubt it. We've seen polar bears in the background of Minecraft Live. Imagine seeing Olays, copper golems, in the movie Sniffers. If there are Sniffers in the second movie, I hope Spin Master makes a hatching Sniffer figure like they did for the Mario Galaxy movie and the hatching Yoshi toy. That'd be great, wouldn't it be? Imagine I'm right. I love being right, you know? And here's the Badlands set of blocks. I don't know why we're using mud in the Badlands biome. Or tough in the frozen biome. Or heck, even over here we got deep slate in the taiga. And look at that, pale oak. Creaking appearance. Hello, loyal moderators. Welcome in. And here's the plains biome, which also has cherry logs, which you don't find in the plains biome. Same for birch, yeah. 4 biomes, but with other blocks from other biomes. Anyway, we're supposed to fit our build in here. I am uncertain, though, if we are allowed to destroy this terrain. So I can have more vertical room. Just slightly more vertical room. Because, like, I'm allowed to get rid of this tree, right? I think so. I hope so. I hope I'm not disqualified just because I get rid of the tree. Because my plan is to make a tree house, and I want a bigger tree than this. That's the whole gist of it. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my game. It keeps freezing. Hang on, chat. I want to see. Do I have anything open? I mean, I have the launcher open. That's about it. Not even another instance of Minecraft running. It's just Bedrock being Bedrock. I'm sure of it. But yeah, chat. Before I went live, I had to decide what I wanted to build. I was thinking an igloo, right? An igloo. Because we can use snow. And we can use snow golems and polar bears. But then I learned that whatever build wins, they're only going to show the outside of it. And of course, for something like an igloo, most of the details would probably be inside of it. Both a treehouse, you'd mostly see the details outside, the exterior of it. So that's why I decided on a treehouse instead. But it seems we're not allowed to use jungle logs. You can see we're not allowed to use all types of logs, not even acacia or mangrove or the nether types. But we can use dark oak. I wish we could use jungle, because that's the biggest tree. And in the rare case in Minecraft where I do build a treehouse, I usually build it on a jungle tree, because those are the tallest trees. So I guess we're going to have to use a spruce tree, because that's like the next best tallest tree, you know? With the 2x2 saplings. So the treehouse is going to be built on a big spruce tree. But the problem is I have to build the tree myself manually, and I've never built custom trees before. And we can't use saplings. We just can't use saplings. So yeah, first order of business is to, unfortunately, build a custom tree. And also get rid of this tree. Which hopefully won't be a problem for the judges. Now obviously, chat, I must put this out there. I'm not counting on winning. I'm not counting sitting at the movie theater next summer, and I just point at the big screen like a big doofball. And I'm like, that's my build, everyone. I wouldn't shout it out loud, but I'd still be honored to see it. But yeah, I'm not expecting it. I want to do my best. Obviously, there are much better builders out there than me. Yeah. That's right. And chat, even if you think I did a good job, chances are I wouldn't think I did a good job. Because I have imposter syndrome. I try to be perfect, but fail to be. I also don't know why there's dirt on the floor here. Not trying to build, trying to destroy. I like this pond. I kind of want to keep the pond. Something else I will also keep is this bottom layer of grass. It would be really annoying though. I put all this time and effort into a build, and I'm disqualified because I destroyed the terrain here. I don't necessarily have to destroy the terrain. I just want it to be flat. Also, over here are other blocks we can use that aren't biome themed, like copper, stone. Huh. You know, we're not allowed to use redstone, but we can make a cobblestone generator. and even use note blocks. Or we can use colored glass and wool. What if we build a pink house? Nah. I want to build something that we haven't seen in the first movie. Like a tree house. A tree house, chat. Oh, I can't do the instant replace thing like on Java. I did not know that. Can't even go lower than that. Well, it's allowing me to destroy this terrain, so I guess I have the option to. Without being punished later. I thought they missed a block down there for a second. In chat, if you haven't built anything for a Minecraft Movie Squared yet, and you want to, do it now. Like, I'm doing this last minute. With lag spikes, too, to go with it. Can I even use commands? Probably not. Everything has to be hand-built. Placed one block at a time. As Jeb has intended it to be. And I'll be moving this pond down as well. And I don't think the grass is gonna grow, so I'm gonna have to replace the dirt with grass blocks. I know I can't build. Mojang really hasn't fixed Bedrock yet, huh? Alright, well, there's that. Let me grab my tree materials. Step 1 is to build the tree. So we can use bone meal but not saplings? What? Okay, well, we'll center this, which I believe... Is that the center? I might have to do some one-by-one counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. Okay, 16 by 16 by 32. I am now remembering that. So I think we have the tree trunk centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same for here. Yep. Yeah, okay. Let's build it up. Probably go all the way to the build limit. Make this even taller than your typical spruce tree. Maybe. I don't know the exact height of them. Nope, not me. And of course, we need some room for the leaves. So we'll go down a bit. Down a bit more. And maybe down just a little bit more. Alright. Maybe I should have like a picture of a spruce tree on my second monitor to reference and try to recreate it exactly. I already don't like it. But honestly, that kind of looks like one of the variants of tall spruce trees. We could have went a little taller. And mobs we can use. What if we had a happy ghast? Because we can use happy ghasts, but we can't use... where is it? The harness. Can't even use leads. Basically nothing in this category. Can only use stuff that can be placed down. Alright, I'll bring the trunk up a bit. And here we go again. Shape is no good right now. Okay. Nope. Lag isn't messing me up. Remove one more layer. It's not looking as bad. But there's always, and I mean always, room for improvement. Bring it outwards more. Okay. This almost looks like it could be a real spruce tree in Minecraft. One of the better looking ones, too. Yeah. Not bad at all. Of course, with the way it is now, this will be last place. Because it's just a tree. Of course, we have to turn it into a house. Somehow. But it can be done. Obviously, there's not much room to go inside of it. But I have my plans. Although everything I imagine doesn't end up coming out perfectly in reality. So I'll move the water, this pond, once I can find the water bucket, to the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, now we're good. Alright. Can't place anything underneath, though. Trying to make it exactly the same because I kind of like the pond. Now, it is truly flat. Yeah. Can use this as well. I don't know why Deep Slate is taiga themed still, but it is. Fern. Maybe some podzol, coarse dirt. Mushrooms. Make the whole place, or ground, taiga themed, since it's a taiga treehouse. Can we use ladders? We can't even use copper golem statues. Nope. We can use the mob, but not the statues. And we can use signs, but without text. Can we use shelves? Oh man, can't even use shelves. Where's the ladder? Here's the ladder. We cannot use ladders. Which ladders are basically a part of every treehouse. So that's a shame. Almost makes you think they don't want you to build a treehouse. So they might not even look at this and consider this one of the finals. But We can use stairs. Damn it. Don't want to build like this. Add some support. Can we use path blocks? Yeah. We can't use lanterns, but we can use waxed copper lanterns. I don't know why, but those are acceptable. Not many light blocks are available. You can use the soul torch or copper torch. Not even campfires. Can't even make a campsite. Those are coming to vanilla anyway, but... yeah. Boats. Minecarts. Nope. Target. Pots. Oh, come on. This is quite the build challenge for sure. Firefly bush we can't even use. I was looking for something, what was it? Oh right, the other type of pot. Wherever that might be. Oh, it's probably here somewhere. And I'm not paying enough attention to where it is. Nope, not even paintings or item frames. We can use sign, or no, we can't. Oh, alright, my bad. Signs aren't allowed at all, not even armor stands. Or music discs. Or chests. Or any type of storage container. We can use furnaces. Not the blast furnace, not the smithing table, not the fletching table, not the cartographer table. Can use crafting tables. Can't use that. Can we use beds? No beds. Because who would want to sleep in a treehouse? Can't even use... Nope, not that either. Can't even use that. Can't even use this. I already know before putting in my inventory. No calcite either, which deserves its own block set. Yeah. So we can use torches and waxed copper lanterns. I assume of all oxidation types. Yeah. Can we use candles? No. Yeah, very limited on the light blocks. We can even use frog lights. Where's glowstone? Huh. Oh, glowstone. You'd think I would have memorized the creative inventory by now. See? No netherite, no resin. We can use mud. But that's for a Badlands theme. Oh, here's glowstone. No glowstone, of course, because that's from the nether. Can't use nether end stuff. Terrible, terrible. You can only use, like, 2 types of light sources, none of which are full blocks. Wait a minute. We can use sea lanterns. But I don't know how they would feel about using the frozen ocean block and, in a taiga setting. So, in conclusion, I'll be using lanterns. The waxed copper lanterns. Of course. And they'll go right there. Or we can have them hang. I don't know. That looks okay, right, chat? I mean... Right? That's the best way to do it. Alright. So we go up these stairs and... Yep, treehouse. That's the whole idea here. Can also make some of this podzol, because of course you find the big taiga trees in the old growth taiga biomes, which have podzol on the ground. I don't know if they plan to show all sides of the winning build. All I know is they won't show the inside. So the interiors will not be a priority. But if you can see the interior from the outside, then I'll have to do something about that, you know, if we put it in windows. Or any type of exposure. Like, you know, just air. Coarse dirt. Can use coarse dirt as well. We can leave the sand there and gravel, probably. Or can we? Sand is not in the taiga. Unless there's a river nearby, maybe. Ah! I should know this stuff. I'd also like to know why I'm lagging. A $3,000 computer should not be running this way. It's also overheating whenever I play Bedrock Edition. They haven't fixed Bedrock. Alright. There are these mossy cobble rocks that you can find in the biome as well, so I could put that here too. Maybe even add our own touch to it with some slabs. Don't think we really need more than one, unless we do. Maybe on this side. Do we add a railing on the staircase? I feel like that would make the treehouse more bulkier, if that makes sense. Which is something I don't think we would want. Ugh. Do we add branches to the tree? Because of course, in vanilla, they don't have branches. It's literally just this. Not even the leaves are this thick. I mean, I guess some of them are. Point is, should I? Oh, maybe I should also add a fallen log. I could do that. Add some details around, of course. And have a mushroom. The problem is we can't place the mushroom. So maybe we don't use mushrooms. Add another patch of coarse dirt. That's enough, I think. And I think, just to make this look more like a tree, we add branches. That is not working out for me. I don't know which direction to do it. Or maybe we just do it like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll put branches after I build, like, the house on the tree. which way I want the door. Guess that's fine. If there's one thing I learned when playing Hive Build Battle, is that 1 out of 5 times I win. First place. Hello, Eligard, welcome in. Hello, Red Penguin, welcome in. Check DMs. Sent me the timestamp. Can do it later, but just saying. Alright, appreciate it, Red. I was gonna look myself, but I didn't get to it. I'm sorry, but yeah. You said no one can hear me? What do you mean no one can hear me? Bruh, my mic is on. Well, that's a problem. Do I turn it up? How about now? Can you hear me? I don't know. It fixed itself. Well, I mean, I did tweak something, so. I did turn up the microphone 0.05 on OBS. Can you hear me? Excellent. Got my word for a sec, like I was talking to myself for 55 minutes. But yes, Red, I'll do your request after the stream. And thank you for giving me the timestamp. You saved me the trouble of finding that moment myself. And I do know how to cut things out. That I learned today, so you're in luck. I can do it. Yay! Alright. And speaking of DMs, I hear Discord going off right now. Oh. It's someone else on my Discord server. Which, by the way, chat, you can join my Discord server. It's a fan Discord server. It's for anyone to join. All my fans. All of you lovely concurrents and viewers, if you're watching this later. Okay. So. Maybe do a slab floor. You should really start putting the Discord link in the stream descriptions. Well, I'm not that desperate for people to join the Discord server. But, yeah, I could do that. How far out do we want to go? Well, we can't really go any further than that, so. Yeah. it won't be the biggest treehouse. I mean, we could go vertically. Put another story in here. Kinda don't want the whole thing to be spruce planks, so what are our other options? I'm sure it wouldn't matter if we use dark oak in the taiga. I mean, it's literally available here now, isn't it? I'm not gonna use deep slate. That just seems way too out of place for a forest biome build. The planks would be in here. But then we'd maybe want to get some slabs as well. I'll actually trim this down a bit. We want room for a roof. So just making it even smaller. Again, the interior does not matter. Of course, it looks a little weird having these corners just floating there, but we'll get to it, of course. Ooh, wait a minute. We can't go here. I don't want to make this any smaller, though. Are they gonna show the back? I actually like this. Maybe just do a different roof, though. the windows out. Thank goodness we can use these. Maybe we would have had more room if we didn't center the tree and brought up here more. Maybe we don't do it like that. That's fine. Works more down there. Okay, maybe we do a back window. It has, like, no support. Might want to do something about that. Unless we just make the excuse that it's bolted onto the tree very well. How's that for a roof? Good enough for me. So yeah, that's the treehouse. And we do have room for branches. Not much, but enough for 1 or 2 or 3. No more than 3 for sure. Do we add railings on the staircase? That I don't know. Odd how spruce leaves have leaves falling from them when they're needles. Spruce needles. But whatever, right? Definitely want to add a mob in here for a chance to see one in live action that might not actually be in the movie. Like, are we really expecting the Happy Ghast to be in the movie? But if the build wins, a build with a Happy Ghast does win, then we'll see a live action Happy Ghast. I mean, what's the point of having a copper golem if we can't have copper chests in our builds? We haven't seen horses either. So we can add a pen and just have a Happy Ghast flying around it too. I'm down and up for that. And even though they say they won't show the insides of builds, I'll still add stuff in here. Like one of the few furniture pieces we can add. A crafting table. Furnaces. Can't even add chests. Trying to pick that up. See, no chests. Disappointing. What about cauldrons? Lecterns. Brewing stains. Well, enchanting's probably going to be in the movie, so... Okay, not even the enchantment table. Oh, wow, yeah. Guess we can only put crafting tables and furnaces. Not even bells, beacons, crafters. This will have to do for the interior. Wait, what about a jukebox? Okay, we can do note blocks with no jukeboxes. Okay. And why can't we do hanging signs? Thought we could use signs, just without text. Maybe we add a lantern in here. Can we do chains? Because before I said, maybe I should hang the lanterns. Okay, I can use chains. But I want to use copper chains. Alright, we can use chains, chat. This is big. That's not floating, right? Nope, it's on there well. I think we want to have it up more. Lag's keeping me from breaking blocks. Yeah, I like that. Hello, Zenilzion, welcome in. It's annoying that forbidden items still appear in the creative inventory. I must agree. I do agree on that. I'm still questioning if we can use things like... Nope, not even these. I don't know why my game is so laggy. Ah! It's not the stream chat, it's me. Grindstone. No. Anvils. No. Ah! Can't even use beds, chat. Like, what? This is annoying. I mean, I wanted to make a skulk build. But as soon as this happened, I immediately scrapped it. Can't even use the dried ghast block, but we can have the Happy Ghast mob. So yeah, I guess this is the best we can do for the inside of the treehouse. Not like they're gonna show it anyway, but... like, literally nothing else I could put in here. Can't even put, like, a potted plant. Because look, no pots allowed. Hehehehe. No pot! Nothing here. Forget about it here. Like, literally no items are allowed. There can only be a very limited amount of things that can be placed down. Can't even use the custom blocks. I want to sit in a director's chair, because fun fact, I am a director. I mean, there's probably one out there, but... yeah. This is all I'll do for the inside, I guess. So that's the main build. But we're not done yet. Nuh-uh. Okay, what's my frame set to? That's probably in video. Maybe Vibrant Visuals is lagging for some reason. Oh, unlimited. It's on unlimited. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this lag. The spikes of lag. Which I guess is more acceptable than consistent 5 frames per second. They keep making Bedrock worse, man. Yep. Hands down, the truth. My computer feels like a fireplace when I run Bedrock since, like, last fall. I was playing with my brother, and the eating sounds were so much freaking louder than the other sounds. Zombies were practically silent. Sounds are very inconsistent. That has always been a problem. All sliders were on 100%. I remember when the Nether update came out. The raid horn was extremely loud. Like, we get it. The Illagers are coming. And that was before Bedrock even had the feature where it was lower or louder the closer or farther away they were, like on Java, right? So it was just loud no matter how far away they were. Like, every time they appeared, it was loud. And on Bedrock, the raid horn sound plays multiple times during one wave, so you kept hearing it. Yeah, that, I believe, has been fixed, though. Just goes to show you how Bedrock will always have its problems. That's why there's this trend going around. Might have seen comments on the internet saying, fix Bedrock Mojang. You even see the comments on companies that have nothing to do with Minecraft. And some people mutate the saying by saying, fix Mojang Bedrock. They even have some people saying, thanks for fixing Bedrock Mojang, but they haven't. So, yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. But back to building. I still don't know if we should leave the treehouse like this or add some support beams to it. Because it looks like it's attached enough to the tree where it would be well supported, but also not. Like, would this look good on the big screen, chat? Like, is this a good-looking treehouse? I'm not done, but how is it so far? The poor sound balancing is surely easier to fix. Just copy the sound settings from Java. It's so frustrating. Yeah, but they probably can't, because they could just copy and paste the code from Java to Bedrock all the time if they could. I mean, it's the different languages they're using. C++ and Java. If it worked that way, they would have done that a long time ago. And both versions would be consistent to each other. Bedrock would have banner maps, and Java would have the challenging wither. And those are the only two parity differences I can really think of right now. The two major ones I wish would be the same across both versions. Banner maps on Bedrock, hard wither on Java. Not copying the code, but copying the ratios. Yeah, that can be done, I'm sure. Maybe. Oh, almost forgot I want to add some berry bushes. This is probably what the bone meal is for. And some plants. Making it look like this treehouse was built in a taiga biome. Oops. Well, that reminds me. We can have foxes in here. Let's get the mobs we want to have. What mobs do we want? Gonna use a happy gas. Use horses. Because we'll have a pen of animals. Oh, here are the foxes. I want mostly mobs that are found in the taiga. I guess maybe rabbits. Could do wolves. We can't place a sniffer egg, can we? Nope. Okay. Like, I want to use mobs that I want to see in live action form. Because if my build wins and we use a happy guest, we'll see a live action happy guest. Or fox, or horse. I mean, we've already seen wolves. We have not seen rabbits. We can't use saddles, so we can't have a, you know, a tamed horse. Or even horse armor. Or even wolf armor. Also, I think the treehouse could benefit from some more support under the house. Some external lighting, and maybe a railing. I was thinking about all the above. But now that I got feedback on it, I might have to do it. I was, however, worried about the railing making the staircase, or the entire treehouse as a whole, look too bulky, if that makes sense. Because I am trying to keep it as, you know, slim and thin as possible. Even this looks a bit bulky, I don't know. I can't use ladders, by the way, so that's why I settled with staircases. But yeah, I could do railings. With fences. There was a fox today in my town's precinct. I've never seen them that bold before. Bold. Now, what way do you mean bold? You mean bright orange? Or... I don't know, but... Hey, I've seen a fox too. And I can't tell if they're friendly or hostile in real life. Because they're just scared little creatures in Minecraft. But they can probably eat you up in real life. I remember during the biome vote, and they announced the taiga with foxes, and they said they haven't decided yet if the fox is going to be hostile or passive, and obviously it's passive. But why isn't it like the wolf where it's neutral? Because I'm sure foxes are as dangerous as wolves in real life. But in Minecraft, they seem like scaredy little creatures that are even hunted down by wolves. However, you can tame them. Not in the way like a wolf or cat or parrot, but I guess not tame, more like trust. But that's besides the point. Bold like fearless. Oh. Feisty little fella, huh? Out in the broad daylight amongst many people. That is probably because of all of the greedy builders who are tearing down the forests and destroying the animals' homes. They have nowhere to sleep during the day, or even anywhere to live in all times of the day. I know where I live, they keep chopping down trees and forests. Even across from me was a whole forest, which they completely burnt down to expand the neighborhood. Around here, we have to deal with coyotes. Never encountered one, or let alone seen one, but you hear them at night sometimes. I never see them during the day or hear them during the day. So where are they? They obviously found somewhere to sleep. Yeah, 4 animals, am I right? I've learned that seeing animals out during the day, that are usually out at night, is a normal thing, because they have nowhere to go. The only place they can be is away from the construction, on the streets. Greedy, greedy humans. I am against it. But of course, because of the greedy, greedy humans, I have a house to live in. Which, where I am sitting right now streaming on YouTube, was once a tree in its place. My house took the spot of at least a few trees. Because I believe the entirety of Florida was once a forest. And before that, it was a part of the ocean. It literally, at one point in time, wasn't even land. And it would sink eventually if we keep building. We know this, that it used to be ocean, because if you dig in the ground, you'll sometimes find not only sand, but shards of seashells. Thousands of years old. Thousands of years old, I say. Oh, right. We're building for a Minecraft movie square. How can I forget? So yeah, railings, support under the house, and some other thing. Oh yes, more lighting. The problem is it's already very I was gonna say very bright in here already, so I can't really tell where the dark spots are. I mean, we have a lantern in the house, and then a couple lanterns out here. So I don't know. If I place down a mob, will it wander off the bounding box? I am gonna hope not. You know what? I want a baby fox too. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they don't move. Okay. Alright. They just stay in place. That might actually be better. Although, that means my dreams of having a happy guest flying around are crushed, because if we place a happy guest down, it just stay in one spot. I mean, here's the deal. The winning build is probably just going to be like a picture on screen, like in the credits, right? So you're not going to see anything moving. They're just going to pick a good angle, like maybe here, or here, of course without the beams in the way. And it's just going to be a picture that you see in the credits, or at the end of the movie somewhere. They really haven't specified which one. I guess whatever they decide. I still also don't know if there's going to be one winner or multiple. Because they could easily just have, like, this moment in the credits where they just keep showing pictures of our builds. Right? But we'll only probably end up getting one winner. And it likely will not be me. Can I give it... a berry. It has no AI, does it? Nope. It's just gonna stand there and make sounds. Alright. Have a fox up here as well, maybe. Even have a baby fox. Wait a minute. We're in a tiny takeover drop. Why does it still look like a scaled down version of the adult? Okay, so that's enough of foxes. Put some rabbits around. Yo, what? It's the old model, but bigger. Foxes, rabbits. So basically the whole thing here is the fox is about to pounce on the rabbits. We can have, like, a wolf somewhere. Oh, is it already tamed? Can we make it sit down? No. That's fine, I'd rather it stand up anyway. So that's the only wolf I would use. Now, horse and happy guest. I want to see a live-action sniffer as well, but I don't think it would really fit here. I'm kind of thinking about ditching the pond, honestly. Should I? Because I kind of need room for, like, a pen to put a horse in. Maybe some light posts on this path. Or maybe those are good enough. Now here's something I should do right now, and that's add the branches. How do we feel about branches, chat? branches add a nice touch. I also like the look of my design. Yeah, okay. I like that. Almost starting to think custom trees are my thing. I'd rather not be lagging right now, but we're getting it done. Probably won't have branches where the staircases are. Maybe one right here. Alright, that good? How are we feeling about the branches, chat? You think Warner Bros. Will like? Do I put one here? Because I don't want to, you know, bump on it on the staircase, right? Mhm. I'm gonna try it. It looks weird from the front angle. Let me try something else here. Like a corner branch? Can I use logs perchance? Why not? Oh. Keep doing it. Hmm. Seems strange not having a branch on this side at all, right? Yeah, I'll just keep it there, I guess. Or does it look too branchy? That looks sick. Well, thank you very much, Ashton. I was hoping someone would compliment it. I am worried the branches wouldn't look good, though. I am not known for being the best builder, so doing my best here. Of course, it's probably wise to add support on the back here. Looks better than mine, honestly. Did you make a treehouse? Or are you just saying your build in general? Because, hey, we're all trying here, right? Especially with this limited amount of space. Which is fine for a treehouse. Did we add stuff here, maybe? Now I'll just stick with the leaves and the branches. It was supposed to be a cabin, but I gave up. Oh. That seems simple enough. Don't give up, man. Everyone has a chance. Definitely enough branches. Alright, let's now add the Happy Ghast. Oh, I can't build from this? Bro. Okay. I think we should move it out. One more. I don't know why I'm lagging so much still. I think maybe we're able to go out further. One more. Maybe even go here. Yeah, okay. Actually, I might want to lower it one. Good enough for me. Now we add a horse in a stable. We can't put a harness on it, so yeah. Okay, maybe we ditch the pond, right? Put a pen there instead for a horse, and have that connect to a support beam for the house. Huh? very smart. Thanks. Okay, well, that's not my fault. That looks terrible, though. It's connecting to nothing. Alright, well. I don't want it to. Does it there as well? Ah! It's lagging more now, is it? Okay. Now we add the support here. Could have gone out with the house one more block. Alright, well, let's at least add the horse. Can we get a different color? I don't really know what color I want. No, we want an adult. That's good, right? Spotted horse. Seems too fancy. Would especially look too fancy with the railings we might add. Well, well, well. Spikes of lag continue. I don't know why. I don't know, chat. It looks pretty much done here. Maybe we extend this. supposed to only be one block. There, more support. Okay, no. It's gonna have like some light on there, lanterns, but not gonna work if they connect. Where is this? There? No. You know, chat, winner also wins 2 tickets. I honestly care more about having this in the movie than getting free tickets, honestly. So, no more different types of blocks I want to add. You want me to build what? No, that's not even allowed. You know, Double O, load up this world and build that for yourself and submit it. See what happens. By the way, only 1 entry per person. So that's why I'm trying to make this count. I thought the treehouse would be a perfect addition. I can't believe I have a moderator who would say something like that. Well, maybe I will. Alright, well I only have like a day to do it, I think. It's weird because everywhere you see Minecraft talking about this build challenge event, they keep like saying different deadlines. Like what, July? June 8th? Tomorrow? I don't know, but I'm doing it now. And you can play on this world anytime, you just won't be able to submit. How do you do it? Well, there's a free map on the marketplace called Minecraft Movie Build Challenge. You load it up, you build something in this little piece of land you got, and you only have a very limited amount of blocks to use. And the blocks you can't use, you won't even be able to put in your inventory. There are 4 biome themed blocks, and then you just have copper and wool and glass there. My build is a treehouse themed around the taiga. That's one of the 4 biomes, I guess, would be in the movies. And yeah. Do you need a real Minecraft account to enter? Well, we're gonna find out once I submit this. Which is a whole other process. Pictures, videos. He wants a video of all sides, I think, so... yeah. I'm honestly just expecting it to be an image they're gonna slap on the movie for a few seconds. But it's something. Right? I'm probably not gonna do railings. We extended this so we can have another horse. Good enough. Another spotted horse. I think we should put more lighting. Oh, wait. It's meant to do this. Nah, they don't want woke stuff. They said no symbols, so. Too bright for mushrooms. Is that enough vegetation? I'm thinking maybe we plant crops, but am I allowed to? Nope. So scratch that. Can I even use farm? I can use farmland, but can't put crops on it. Alright, chat. Well, I think this is basically the final product. I think the only other thing I would add is lighting. Which would all be lanterns, since we can only use lanterns or torches, and I like lanterns better. I just know the building tryhards were kicking their feet when they heard the news. Well, of course. This must be a dream challenge for those expert tea builders. Maybe I... dark over here. Maybe we do leave that there. I like that. That reminds me, maybe we put a flower bed somewhere. Well, where? I don't really have a spot for one. Okay, maybe not. Ooh. I like that. That might be everything. We have officially hit 2 hours of the stream. And of course, I didn't start building right away, so it took me less than 2 hours to finish this. Chances are it looks darker or brighter in certain spots because of vibrant visuals. But yeah, chat, you think this is good enough to submit? Maybe we add more here. Throw this. Yeah. I don't think we can have any other colored wolf because, you know, this type only spawns in the regular taiga. So that should be like a black wolf, but I can't get a black wolf. But yeah, this is my treehouse build. It's somewhat what I was trying to aim for. Certain blocks I couldn't use, like ladders. You think it looks great? Well, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to have a positive opinion before I lock it in, submit it. wondering if I should tweak this part. I think it's okay. Alright, let's move on to the next phase. I meant to record this, right? So I don't have to, like, draw the path myself. This is how it's supposed to look. Goes up and down in every angle. Yes, I do want every angle to be seen. Here's the director's chair, by the way. Let me take a look at the help option. Submission. You need to take a screenshot of your build from the front. Make sure your build is clear and unobstructed. Of course, of course. Once you've taken a screenshot, you can now take a video. You need to use your own tools to record this. To help, we have added some preset paths for you to record. Press the button in the submission area to start the preset path and make sure to hit record. The entire process lasts roughly a minute. Now you have your screenshot and video ready. It's time to submit that website. So once the time frame is over, the finalists will be arranged in Minecraft, where you can go and vote for your favorites. In terms of prizes, in this case, the winning builder will have their build featured in the movie, plus finalists and semi-finalists will also get private screenings and movie tickets, respectively. Ah, so it's not just the winner that gets the tickets. Keep an eye out on the homepage for updates. Good luck and see you at the votes. Okay, we have all these rules. I hope I didn't disobey any of them. Oh, here's I should probably look at these. No player characters visible. Front view should present the build clearly and unobstructed as... Okay, that's it, just two things. So I can't show my skin, like take a selfie of myself in front of my build. Nope, none of that. It's to be first person like this. What's this? Oh, I need a name for it. Well, obviously it's a treehouse, but a description? How to describe it? Okay, this is basically what it said already. And this one, it's the same thing. Alright. Alright, chat. Should I lock it in? No more tweaks. No more additions. It looks fine to me. I think I have the final product here. This, I hope to see next summer. Now here's the deal, I keep saying how I want to see certain mobs in live action form, but what if they just use the screenshot and video and don't even, like, movieify it, right? That I don't know. I was assuming they would. but we'll see. So, yeah, no railings. I hope that's okay. Alright. Let's get up top. At least there's no flying drift in Bedrock. Alright. Take a screenshot. And now I take a video. Let me just check though. Okay, yeah, I have the screenshot. Now I just have to hit the record button. Which I don't think I ever recorded while streaming, so hopefully this goes well. Alright. Now recording. Alright, recorded. Think I'll have to edit that. Probably have to mute the sound, I don't know. And then we go to the website and submit the screenshot and video. Alright, well, let me do that. I want to edit this. Clipchamp is fine. Oh, I kind of have to download it first. I do all my editing on the phone, so I could port this to the phone, but nah. Want to watch me edit? I guess I could let you do that. Alright. Here's Clipchamp. Let's import media. Okay, here it is. Okay, volume. Do we detach? And then just delete that? I don't know. Should be muted. Cut that. Split. Delete. What's the problem? Why was it stuck? Oh. Here's something we have to do. Move this there. Okay. Alright, now we remove the end. I don't know if it wants me to cut this part out, because it only cares about the build, of course. Okay, let's watch it. It's like 46 seconds long. There's no sound. I hope that's acceptable. All angles up and down. That's fine, I think. Maybe cut out those little last few seconds where it just goes back down there. I'm sure it doesn't matter. Oof. Do we want it 4K? So I think you need to pay for that. Store in the cloud. Or do I have to? Oof. Probably shouldn't show all these files. Where are my downloads? Where are these ancient files? Bruh. Oh, that's shared. Should probably go to my files. Oh, that didn't make a difference. Okay, fine. Maybe just use Clipchamp. Why did it speed it up? This is my first time using it. I don't know. Oh, this is how we do it. Okay. So, is it there? This is just the audio. Now recording. Why did it do that separately? It exported without audio, right? Yeah. Does it seem a little choppy? That's just the resolution. Doesn't say any. Oh, more options. Okay, no. Well, I hope that's acceptable. where is it I go? We have to go. Okay. I can't, like, copy that. Nope. Movie build. Doesn't specify Minecraft. Alright. Here it is. The movie. Oh, I didn't see that. Are you gonna add some background music or probably keep it silent? I mean, that's how I export it. I hope it doesn't matter. Alright. Here we go. Alright, it confirms it right here. Submissions close June 8th. So 2 days left as of me streaming this. So get on it, chat. If you want your chance. Alright. Video and image. Let's read this first, just in case I missed out on something that is important to know. Enter for a chance to bring your build to the big screen. Download the free build challenge map from Minecraft Marketplace and create a structure that feels at home in one of 4 biomes. I think I nailed that one. In the taiga. There's also plains, badlands, and frozen ocean. You'll have a limited build area, a curated set of blocks, and 1 chance to impress the judges and the community. Read more here on our blog for detailed guidelines on your build. I know them. To enter, download the contest map from Minecraft Marketplace, follow the contest official rules, and let your imagination run wild. It can't. I have a limited amount of blocks. My imagination was very limited. Anyway, when you are done, capture your creation and submit your build using the contest form below. Good luck and happy building. Submission closed June 8th, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. PT. Contest ends... Okay, I guess that says June 7th. But here in America, that would say July 6th. But it says it ends on the 8th. So, confusing. The point is, we're not too late. We have 2 days. So let's go ahead and submit the image, which is in my recordings right here. That's a good image, right? Or is it too zoomed out? I'm gonna assume it's okay. Oh, it has to be uploaded to YouTube? Upload your build video to YouTube as an unlisted video and paste the link here. Your video must be 15 to 30 seconds and include a 360 view of your build. Wait, I can't go above 30 seconds, but the whole 360 path was... What are you doing to me here? Well, chat, I guess I have to upload that video. Instead of just putting the video in my files here, like I do with the image. Do I have to bring it down to 30 seconds? Because it's, what, 46 seconds? Nope, not here. Yeah, 46 seconds. Doesn't go all the way around in 30 seconds. Alright. Well, I hope they don't expect me to do anything fancy with the video, because it's just silent. And it is above 30 seconds. It says 15 to 30. I'm probably gonna upload this on my extras channel. I know it's unlisted, but still. Would it be bonus points? Would it impress the judges more if I put music over the clip? I'm overthinking this, am I? I mean, I could do that after I upload, so I should probably stop wasting time and just upload the video. Minecraft music I could add over it. Maybe I do that. Okay, give me a moment, chat. And I'm gonna add Minecraft music to it. I'll decide on the track though. I will probably do one of the modern tracks. Because I don't think Microsoft really likes C418. I think I kind of like the Chase the Sky soundtrack. Should I speed up the video as well? Oh, I don't know what to do. It doesn't specify if I really should put music. Bye, going to eat dinner now? It's only an excuse with you, Bob C. Maybe try adding Minecraft. Oh, did you say that before me? Because I'm just now reading chat. You would get bonus points if you sang Sweden over it. Oh, me singing Sweden. I don't know, man. This seems like a pretty serious competition. If I go too fast, they won't see every detail, so maybe it's best I don't speed up the footage. I am going to cut out those last couple of seconds, though. Alright, it's still 46 seconds, so it's just milliseconds. You singing that would give you bonus points. You think so, chat? You really think so? Because I was just going to put Broken Clocks over it. Or what if I put a... Oh, you know. What if I put one of the soundtracks from the movie over it? Like the orchestral version of Sweden. Or would they hate me for using a copyrighted music? Because it most likely is. Like, how dare he steal the soundtrack from our movie? Disqualified. That would work, instant win. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's only the judges that are gonna see the video. It's not like the community would, right? Why not even put it in the movie? But imagine my voice in the movie. But I don't think that would happen. I'm just expecting a screenshot, or at least like a movie-fied version of a screenshot slapped at the end of the credits. I really am. I'm not expecting much from this. Not even expecting the win at all, but... but, yeah. Did my best to make a treehouse with a limited amount of blocks I had. But chat wants me to sing Sweden. Alright, I have to make a decision here, don't I? Because you're just watching the pause menu as I ramble on right now. Minecraft Broken Clock soundtrack. Ugh, stupid AI overviews. Okay, we only need 46 seconds of any track. Maybe they will play the music you added in the video. Imagine I miss out on that opportunity, though. They actually play the video with sound. And it's me. That could be the next meme. But of course, I'm not sure on that. Of course, chat. I could try. Alright, just got broken clocks. But should I try my own spin on it? Not broken clocks, Sweden. Singing the Sweden song. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Well, that is an option. Maybe I can have 2 videos I play for you guys and see which one you prefer. Alright, how do I even sing Sweden, though? The way I was just before, or... Like, you heard me sing it before, right? How was that? Do I do that? Or do I change it up a bit? No idea. Rapping it? You think I can rap? I may be melodic, but I ain't no rapper. You get progressively louder. I only have 46 seconds. That's how long the video is, and I'm pretty sure... I mean, it says 15 to 30 seconds on the website, so it's probably too long. Okay. Well, I could do a recording. I could do one take. Sing it fast and loud. Alright, alright. What if this, right? I put the actual Sweden song in the video with my singing over it. So people can have more context on what the heck they're hearing. If people even see this video. Alright, alright. How's that, chat? You feeling that one? I don't know if we're feeling that one. Are we, though? Are we? Are you feeling it? That's better? Yeah, maybe my good ideas. Alright. I'm gonna have two versions of this. You're not seeing what I'm doing, obviously, right now. Currently editing on my phone. Alright. Ooh, CapCut on my phone. I can make it 4K without paying. Well, actually, that's a lie. I have a subscription on CapCut. But I don't think 4K is a part of the premium. So yeah, technically I'm not paying. Hold on, chat. This would take no more than 30 minutes. I still have to sing the song, and you'll even get to hear me do it live. Yeah. Live on the live. So don't go anywhere. Leave a like if you haven't already, because I'm about to sing. As I chug down some ginger ale. That's probably a bad idea. I don't know. I'm sure the judges would get a laugh out of it. Okay, now let's get rid of that. Alright, let me just get the actual clip of Sweden first. Minecraft Sweden. There's an ad. There would be an ad. Okay. Let me just get that. Dun, dun, dun. What if I annoy them, though? Like, what if that's annoying to them? Dun, dun, dun. Do I just hum it? Or be more vocal with it? Alright. Hum it, or just go all out. I'm just trying to memorize the clip. What? Boom, 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 boom. Dang it. How did my talking flower interrupt me? That's strange to say, isn't it? But I have to sync it up, though. What if I... This is it from my microphone. That'd probably sound better than my phone microphone. Can my microphone hear this? I mean, kinda. It's fine with me. Not too much. Alright. Hold up. No, maybe I will just upload it to my main channel. Alright. And that's the whole video, so can't go any further. How was that, chat? Should I do a retake? Or is that fine? Of course, chat. Opinions matter. You think it was fine? Well, stupendous! I'll put it over the video then. Alright. Let me just send it over. I don't know why it's... What's going on here? I don't know. Alright, there it is. Dropbox that. Taking a while to upload. Hold on tight, chat. Chat, have we left a like on the stream yet? Alright. Should probably turn it up. Slightly off sync. Sync it up with the actual track. I don't know, chat. Kinda sounds stupid. Maybe the song is too loud. I genuinely don't know if they want music or not. Like, I don't know. does not specify if there has to be sound or not. My monitor is flickering. Is that bad? Oh wait, I still have to log in. Alright, no, I feel like I sound too low. I'm gonna up my volume a bit. In the meantime, I am putting in my details. Name, email. I am at least 16 years old. The name of the build and description. And the biome I have selected. It's obviously a treehouse, so I know what to call it, but I don't know what to describe it. Describe your building, the inspiration behind it. I wasn't really inspired by anything, I just wanted to build something. Alright, they're being uploaded. Alright, chat, are you ready to listen to the videos? Because they're now uploaded. Got two options here. Everyone in the chat right now will be the first to see the videos, if they even show them later at all, if they win. Alright, so I named the build Tremendous Treehouse, put in my information, selected the taiga biome, and yeah, I just have to describe the build. Alright, chat. View on YouTube. Then we'll play this. Okay. Alright, chat. So, here's the first video. HD, but looks blurry. Alright, so that was the video with broken clocks over it, and here's the video with me singing Sweden over it. That's that. I don't know why the music still sounds louder than me. I turned myself up triple and turned the music down. The singing is better, it's majestic. Alright, so I should go with video number 2. Very good. Guys, now, don't just be saying that now. Let's be honest here. This is very serious stuff. This could be in a movie. Maybe not the video, but the build that is associated with the video. Treehouse looks awesome. Well, that's great. Video 2, definitely honest. Okay. I guess we could use video 2 then. Okay. Video 2 it is. I just copied the link and I'm gonna paste it onto the website. Of course you'd like it, because you'd think it's funny. Hang on, first I have to fill in the description. I would show this, but I have my information in here, so probably best I hide that. But trust me, the build is called Tremendous Treehouse. I hope they like that name. think the name is better than my humming. Alright, describe the build and the inspiration behind it. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is gonna be the longest part. Alright, well, I might not really have much inspiration, because I just built this on the spot pretty much. Of course, I had a vision, but yeah. Oh, still lagging? Alright. Anyways. How do I describe this? It's a tree house. See, chat, I'm not good with wording stuff. That's why it takes me so long to get shorts out, because I don't know what to write for my scripts. And now I have to put a description, not only about my build, but the inspiration behind it. A treehouse deep within the woods, the taiga biome. Be more Minecrafty about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should have put lanterns here. I don't know. No, we're not changing anything. I already did the screenshot and video. Alright. How do I describe this? Damn inspiration. The description should be 2 to 3 sentences, I think. Yeah, I was thinking the same, honestly. Description, and inspiration. I was inspired by my past work on builds? I don't know. Well. A house, elevated from the ground, attached to a sturdy tree to keep away from the hostiles on the ground. I always liked tree houses as a child. I was inspired by this park in Palm Coast where I used to go. Is that so? To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a tree house, but good for you, D. Connor. I could steal that, copy and paste your message, but I don't know. Do I want to give locations? A house, elevated from the ground, attached to a sturdy tree. Keep away from the hostiles on the ground. Just an idea to play with, yeah, I got you. Should add another sentence. Built in a habitable biome where food is easy to obtain. A house, elevated from the ground, attached to a sturdy tree to keep away from the hostiles on the ground. Built in a habitable biome where food is easy to obtain. Like, where do you usually see tree houses in real life? I mean, apart from, like, some backyards, I guess. Because what if I'm like, hey, I was inspired by campsites, which have tree houses. The thing is, I've never seen a campsite with a tree house. I got 2 sentences so far. A house elevated from the ground, attached to a sturdy tree to keep away from the hostiles on the ground. Built in a habitable biome, where food is easy to obtain. I was inspired by my previous builds where I attempted to build a house in a tree. That's the most basic inspiration I could probably give. But that's probably not what it's asking, is it? Excuse me. Sounds good, okay. Chat likes it. I mean, I guess some playgrounds have, like, treehouse sets that you play in. Like, not an actual treehouse, but... yeah, I know what I'm talking about. It has to be good enough for cinema. Not like they would probably show the description, but they want to see it. Like, aw, he was inspired by whatever I put in. Even when I can't share some ideas, people. It's okay, moderators. I'm not just sitting around waiting for suggestions. I'm actually trying to think of something myself. The inspiration probably does matter. Has to be something good. Like, this is just something I came up with. I didn't see this anywhere, and like, yeah, I want that in the next movie. So I'm gonna build it for a chance for it to be. I mean, there was never a moment in my life where I was deep in the woods with a trail with copper lanterns on fence posts with foxes around and sweet berries and a wolf in the distance. And then I witnessed murders of rabbits from another fox nearby on a tree that has somehow fallen, with 2 horses here. Because who would ride horses in the forest? Well, apparently I would, because I put them here. And I climb all the way up to the treehouse with an empty house. That never happened. Well, I put in a good description of the build, probably. I just read it out loud like 3 times. Oh yeah, with the big old happy gas in the skies, too. Chat, stream okay? Stream's fine, okay. Probably just me again. Lagging. That tends to happen a lot, doesn't it? I was inspired by big trees that have the potential to hold a house on it. Ooh. You know what I'm kind of thinking? Not gonna do it though, because I already did the screenshot videos, but instead of all these ugly fence posts holding it up, could have had been one giant branch just underneath it. But nah. I think that's okay-ish. But maybe when I'm building one in like my own world, I could do that. Like have it be supported by a big branch on the tree. I, of course, didn't think of that when I was building this. But looking at the space I have, that probably wouldn't work out. There's just this one very long branch and then these short stubby ones. Like, why is that one so long? You can say you always wanted a real treehouse as a child, but you never had anywhere to build one. You always pictured your treehouse to look something like this. That's good, that's good. I mean, yeah. Or you were inspired by Disney movies? No, not at all. Never even seen a treehouse in a movie. Or I was inspired by story mode. Bah! No. This looks nothing like the story mode treehouse. That one actually had a ladder. Yeah, maybe I'll use Crystal Cole's suggestion, but like, using my own words. So let me try that out. Okay. So, my inspiration. Do I start off with that? That I do not know. I can experiment. I have time. Clearly I am taking my time here, so... yeah. I can type things out, and if it doesn't look right, I can go back. That's the beauty of the backspace button. Okay. Not gonna lie, bro, you sound like a younger version of Technoblade, no offense. I'm not offended. However, no one has ever said that before. Okay. Gonna put this in my own words now. Okay. Ah. Now this won't be necessarily true, but I'll say I was inspired by this big tree in my backyard. I was inspired by this big tree in my backyard that looked something like big spruce tree. I don't want to use big twice. I'm just going to say this tree in my backyard that looked something like a big spruce tree. And I always thought a tree... Oh, I can only use up to 100 characters, so... I used half of that already. I was inspired by this tree in my backyard that looked something like a big spruce tree. And I said, though not thought. Thought. Always thought a house on the tree. Or no, I always thought the tree was perfect to build a tree house on. And I always imagined it to look something like this. So here's the whole description. A house elevated from the ground, attached to a sturdy tree to keep away from the hostiles on the ground, built in a habitable biome where food is easy to obtain. I was inspired by this tree in my backyard that looked something like a big spruce tree, and I always thought the tree was perfect to build a tree house on, and I always imagined it to look something like this. Good enough, right? Alright, I'm gonna save that. I have to use the same email as my account. because my email for my account isn't an email, and I don't want to go through the trouble of needing like a code or something. That makes sense, right? Now maybe I should use my YouTube email. Ah, code. Damn codes. That's me. No, it linked up to the X account. I don't want it to be. Where's the video? What, they're having trouble communicating with YouTube? Okay, I locked in the image and video. Is that it? Did I submit it? Alright, chat, I think I submitted it. All I had to do was confirm, you know, the information and image and video. That was going to take me to some other page, but there's nowhere I can go from here. It's just 2 entries, I don't know why. Alright, well, it didn't say anything like, okay, it's been submitted. So, I hope it was submitted. Done, you got 1 entry. Well, okay. I mean, image, video, both say done, you got one entry, so. I hope I did it. That's all I'll say. Yeah, so here's the build. Hopefully it makes it into a Minecraft movie squared. So yeah. Ooh, Gen Wars new server. Nah, I feel like the Hive the best. We're gonna play some Bed Wars Duel soon, by the way. Probably next weekend, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this stream. Tune in tomorrow afternoon to my next stream, where I'll be watching the Xbox Showcase to see the new Minecraft Dungeons 2 announcements. And yeah, and other games too, I guess. It's not just Minecraft themed, they're gonna announce other Xbox games, so yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like on the stream if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already either. Turn on post notifications to all so you're notified for when my next stream, video, short, whatever is uploaded to the channel. But yeah, good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever the heck it is in your time zone. And I hope I don't regret submitting that video with me humming over the song. They'll either like that or hate it. But yeah, should be submitted. Wish I at least get an email saying congratulations, you submitted your build or something. But no, I just saved the image, information, video, and then there's nowhere to go after that. But yeah, should be good to go. Hopefully make it into the finals. Hopefully no one else thought of building a treehouse, or at least no one built a better treehouse than me. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye now. I hope to see you folks in the very next stream that I stream here on the channel. And I just told you when that's gonna be, so yeah. Bye. 2 days, 2 entries. Probably says that because it's counting the picture and video as separate entries for some reason. Yeah. Well, I did my best. I tried. I make it. That's great. But yeah. Just hesitant to end because I don't know if it got submitted or not. I'm assuming it is. And I will now, for real this time, end the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. See you next time. Log Cashew signing off. Bye now. Fun time I had.